Woo! Greetings, citations. What's good, everybody? It's your boy Card. Day 76 of the YouTube journey. It's been about a week since my last update video, which is like, the role to build this, YouTube empire. Technically, we are in week 11, and I'm combining like week 10 and 11 together. Especially because the uploads have been super slow this month, as one, we've been, dealing with the after effects of moving, two, having some other health concerns, but three, I have some very good news to deliver. And starting tomorrow, we will be back to uploading daily on this YouTube channel. I needed to make sure, I needed to have a lot of things under wraps before I started back daily uploading. I needed to plan better. I needed to figure out exactly how I was going to attack content moving forward, especially because I'm in like this transitional phase between temporarily moving, having to have, my old apartment renovated, and then there's going to be like a move back type of deal. So we're going to be beginning the daily uploads once again. I know a lot of people have been asking about it, and I just wanted to attack it from a different angle moving forward, especially because I'm going to be tackling a lot more different types of content, as we build out the business. Like I said, all businesses have slow periods, have slow, maybe even months. But for us, I basically use the last 2 to 3 weeks to assess everything that we've been working on for the past year so far, in order to make sure that we're going to be obtaining these goals at the end of the year. Now, I am currently ahead of I guess you could say ahead of my own schedule when it comes to having channels monetized. So let's go ahead and move over to this channel here, which is a card empire. We recently passed 1,260 subscribers, which is still incredible, still amazing. But the more important feature that we have passed is going to be the watch hours. Now, this is going to update within the next day or so, because it's gonna say 3,941 or 3,941 watch hours, but in actuality, our analytics, if we go to the last 90 days, are going to show that yes, we have surpassed the 4,000 watch hour total. So this channel will be monetized officially in the next day or two, and we'll have ads for the watch pays, ads for shorts, and we will start to really see exactly what this personal channel of mine can really do, especially because I'm going to be hitting a lot more topics as we grow more so into the financial field, grow more into YouTube content. Yes, I'm still uploading videos on the other channels, and I'm going to be talking about this more specifically for this video update. But one of the biggest ones was, yes, we're going to be returning to daily uploads, but I want to do this right. Okay, at the same time, I don't want to just be one of those channels that's going to be regurgitating the same information over and over and over. No, I want to be a little bit particular with what we do tackle. So I figured that yes, we'll be back to updating the weekly updates like this, when we're talking about a week 10, a week 11, in terms of building out the empire, building out the structure. So that's one thing I want to accomplish. You guys already know that I like to show and be more transparent with the data. So this is a channel that only has 66 subscribers less than 90 days ago. If you would see, we started back uploading on the 1st of January, and we're now 76 days into the new year. And there's going to be a lot of days that I'm going to be uploading again to make up for, we're talking about maybe double posting, maybe even triple posting, to make up for a lot of the uploads that were missed this particular month, even extending back into February, because I do want to have 365 videos uploaded on this channel for the year. That's just been a personal goal of mine, so I want to make sure to have that. I'm really going to be interested to see what the revenue is going to look like for this particular channel. I've spoke to a couple other people, and for a channel in this niche, it's not unheard of for the RPM or the CPM RPM to be like around $7 or even more, especially because we're talking about tackling a lot of financial content, tackling a lot of educational content, and things pertaining to YouTube itself. So I'm really interested to see exactly where this can go, even further. I've been in a coaching program, so I'm gonna give my thoughts on coaching and what people can get out of it, especially because it's one of those things, you put in, or you get what you put in, pretty much. So if you're not really doing much, I figure a lot of these coaches aren't really going to be helping you as effectively as they could be, because at the end of the day, a lot of gurus out there make their money by telling people, hey, you know what, let me coach you up, And then when there's no results really happening, then it's more of a, well, this is on you, bro thing, as opposed to, I didn't really give you the tools to succeed out there. So this is why other channels that I personally also recommend, like Money Mind Unfiltered, like, you know, channels like that trying to be more transparent with the things they can and can't show. Those are some of the channels that I, you know, recommend in the space. And there's going to be a lot more, of course, to talk about in the for this, actually just for the foreseeable future. Now, I know a lot of people have been coming to my channel specifically for one video of mine that has started to really get up there in the views. So this video of ours, which talks about, you know, the trying YouTube Shorts for 30 days, the algorithm has truly picked up this video. You know, it's right now reaching 27,000 views through long form content. I can only imagine what this is going to look like after it gets monetized in the next few days or so. The reach has been pretty good, but browse features is pretty much where this video has been picking up a lot of steam in, and that has me pretty excited. You know, the watch view duration, you know, I wish that could be a little bit higher, but it's neither here nor there. I'm trying to see exactly, you know, I know, I figured a lot of people want to know about shorts this year in particularly, and we already know that YouTube is highly going to be prioritizing shorts, especially the monetizations aspects of it. A lot of people were asking me about music sponsorships, and if you didn't get the memo in my last video, music sponsorships have been nuked. Yes, nuked for channels that aren't, you know, hitting the I guess you say the viewership goals of, like, you know, millions and millions of views a month or higher. You know, for all the other channels and in these music sponsorship, these money stuff, they do dry up, folks. This is just one of those things that a lot of gurus and a lot of people back in the days were just trying to keep under wraps. And as more and more people learn about these types of things in music sponsorships, it only makes sense that now the money for music sponsors have dried up because YouTube wants to prioritize their biggest ad spenders. They want to prioritize the people who are going to give them the most amount of money. And, you know, we really can't fault YouTube for doing that. At the end of the day, this is YouTube's money, and that's exactly what they're going to do. But there's also new monetization, I guess you say, features that YouTube is going to be doing for mid-rolls in just about a month and a half, right? Essentially, YouTube is going to be changing the exact way that they tackle mid-rolls for all YouTubers, especially when we're talking about putting ads. Right now, YouTube has it so that they call it interruptive ads, essentially, right? And with interrupted ads, YouTube is going to manually tell you, hey, if your video is going to be good enough, if a video has too much like interruptive, if it's not natural, for instance. So if we go to a video like this here, right, on one of my main channels, right, it says, you know, they updated this. We choose ads that balance earnings and a good viewer experience for your audience. We've improved our ad suitability review process. In some cases, videos may receive an additional human review. If visibility is set to private, this may take up to 24 hours. This is pretty new for what they recently add, but YouTube here is going to, as you guys can see on this side, these are some of the newer things that they one of the things was like simplifying the ways you can do ads, but the main big thing here is going to be the ad placement. Now you can see in this video here, we are still able to place as many ads as we want in our video, but on May 12th, you know, as of right now, YouTube is going to be reviewing where these ads are placed, and if they're not placed in a natural break, then YouTube is going to essentially say that you're not going to get any ads at all for your video until they manually do it themselves. Now, that's going to cause a lot of issues for a lot of people, right? Especially if you're like a gaming channel. This is where one of the channels that would suffer the most, because gaming channels really aren't edited to have like natural pauses, because pausing in the gameplay isn't what really people are looking for. They're not looking for an ad break. They're not looking for a commercial. So like that doesn't really fit the person that's doing gaming content. For those of us that do commentary content, you know, we can naturally add in a little pause break here and there. But a lot of people would see this, they would see like a lot of ads placed, like this has ads placed every 30 seconds, and a lot of people would think that, damn bro, you're gonna get like every 30 seconds I'm getting an ad, like that's OD, that's overkilling it. And that's not how this works at all. You know, even if you choose to manually place your ads, avoid placing breaks at disruptive points. That's what they want to say. Note that ad breaks don't guarantee ads will appear for every viewer. So just because you have ads like every 30 seconds doesn't mean someone's going to get ads every 30 seconds, right? That's just how historically YouTube has always been. Now, with those newer monetization changes that's going to be coming on, we're going to have to see, because obviously why would YouTube want to nuke their own platform and serve less ads, you know, and make less money? Like that doesn't make sense at the end of the day, right? So we're gonna have to see exactly from these natural ad places, are they placing more higher quality ads, you know, at the end of the day? Will that be something that more people could look forward to? Is it more higher quality ads for how long the video duration actually is? Because if you have a shorter video, then of course you should be getting less money. So we just gotta have to see how that's going to be when it comes to YouTube in the very near future, especially for those of you who have gaming channels out there. That's one thing to definitely keep your eye on. May 12th is officially when this type of change is supposed to go into place. However, they have given themselves leeway and space to change things between now and May 12th, so we can have a much better idea. And I will be on top of this, especially because, yeah, this also affects the empire that I'm trying to build. But speaking of the empire trying to build, let's talk about my largest YouTube channel itself. I have not uploaded a video on this channel in almost a month. So it's time for me to get back to uploading on this channel. I figured out my direction, and I think it's one of those things where I was just overthinking it. You know, this community guidelines warning is going to expire on the 21st, and I figured, you know what, maybe I should just start uploading on the 21st. But nah, I'm gonna start the uploads way before then, as that you know, warning will expire, and we're gonna start the binge, or should I say the bulk uploading of commentary and reaction content. This channel has had its roots in reaction content, where it mainly deals with anime, but I'm going to start to you know, slowly build out of the scope. So it's like I'm going to feed the subscriber base what it wants, especially when it comes to anime reactions. But I'm also then going to layer it with, well, here's an anime commentary style video, then here's another anime reaction that's something that's popular and trending. Here's a manga reaction, right? Here's something that's trending in the manga field. Anime reaction. All right, anime commentary, anime reaction. All right, let me try something in the webtoon field. Anime reaction, anime commentary, and then just keep on adjusting and keep on trying and posting to see exactly what is like the next thing we can like latch onto. Then I might try a music reaction. So I'm trying to morph this channel into to one that really is anime centric, or focused around I want to say just this culture of, you know, anime, manga, webtoons, that people can often engage with, because I want to have more topics to cover, especially when I can possibly even cover, like, you know, the Japanese artists themselves that do anime openings, or other fun reaction type stuff itself that still fit into this. I think the thing that I might test the most that's completely different from anime might be wrestling. And then, yeah, it might serve to have wrestling content on a completely different channel, but still one thing that I do want to try, because then we're talking about trying other things that are anime adjacent. Like, how would a gacha game that's anime inspired, like say Wuthering Waves or Genshin Impact, how would that perform on this channel that's anime centric? You know, I think I want to move past just, you know, being or just reacting for the topic itself, and start to really ingratiate myself within the community as like one of the newer voices, or a voice that's trying to become more prominent in the community itself, whether it comes to like reviews or commentary and reactions. One of the better things that I'm going to be working on, especially when it comes to this channel, is upping the thumbnails. I truly believe that my channel could benefit from upping the thumbnails, and so I have been working with thumbnail artists themselves, and I want to show you one of them on Fiverr. So we're talking about, I paid $61 for the current thumbnail that I have been working with and whatnot, especially from one of these thumbnail designers. And we're talking about from having like say $5 to $10 depending on the thumbnail itself, and then the source file, and then reconstructing it for myself in the future. Like for when I talk about free run, right? I think this thumbnail, it has maximum appeal and can be really good. Now I just need a title to go along with it, right? If we're talking about me getting into, let's say, the manga space, then we have Itchy the Witch, right? And this is another thumbnail that would appeal to this type of crowd itself. So I like these high vibrant thumbnails, these high vibrant like types of, you know, imagery that I can attract people. I did mention that I'm doing more commentary style videos, and one of my own videos that has performed well was like with an old school anime. So if I were to say, hey, well, this anime is unhinged, which is, I mean, just look at the thumbnail, this would fit something that fits into unhinged anime. Not going to disclose exactly what the full topic of the video is going to be, but you know, just could give you an example of some of the things that I'm going to be trying to do and execute over the next few months with my main channel, as we look to have that channel like one of our main cash cows, or the one of the channels that can grow to, all right, let's let it first make $100 consistently, then $1,000 consistently, then 5,000, 10,000, and then we're talking about implementing shorts. And my shorts are definitely going to be more varied, because it's reaction based. Like I know that works. Reaction shorts do work. So now I need to make sure that I'm putting out enough content, as well as on the short side with the long form side, and then have them go into tandem. So that is like the main goal for our main channel. Like I said, my goal for this channel, I think we can be at over 250,000 subscribers or more way before the end of the year. Hey, if we can hit 400,000 subscribers, I'm all for it. Like, you know, it's time for me to stop living on past glory. Like it's crazy, right? Because I think when I mentioned it before, when we had the one video that went viral, it's kind of like a setup at the end of the day, right? A lot of people would be super satisfied with this, having a video that got 67 million views, but I would like to have, you know, instead of one video that goes omega viral, you know, let it go viral for long form content. I'll be cool. I'll be cool with that, right? But I want this channel, let's say by the end of the year, to average, like if I could get this channel to like say average like 60,000 maybe views a day, right? So 60,000 views a day times that by, you know, 30 days, it's like 1.8 million views a day, right? You know, I probably want to shoot for the fences. I probably want to shoot for 100,000 views a day. We're talking about in a day, right? So as much content that's being uploaded from long form especially, then we're talking about maxing out at like 3 million views a month, and I'm pretty sure we can get even much higher numbers than that. But we gotta set goals, and I want to set them realistically, because if I'm looking at other channels, like if we were to go to our channel here, I could give you guys an example of channels that, you know, we can try to strive to be like. So for instance, one channel in particularly that we mentioned before here is your boy Roshi, right? You know, they're one of the top reaction channels in the game, them along with Nicholas Light TV. Your boy Roshi, if you look using vidIQ, they're averaging, you know, 13 million views in a 30-day span, right? So if you want to look at just let's look at their January alone. In January, they got 14 million views from their reaction based content, and I would love to, you know, have something around that too, right? But it comes with the territory being consistent, being entertaining, having great quality content, and consistently putting out that, you know, that's what it comes with the territory. And then of course we're talking about also building up, you know, your Patreon for those people who are into more like anime commentary style. You have Anime Balls Deep. What a name, right? These guys here, who I don't want to like have anything spoiled out here for them, because they will upload a lot too, but even they average around like 7 you know, million views a month. So you know, that's another thing, but they upload less videos in a 30-day span. And I've already mentioned them before. It's another solo reaction YouTuber, Nicholas Light TV. I believe they average, when we check the numbers, they average like around 6, almost 7 million as well. So that's kind of where the goal is, you know, like get to the $100,000. I said $100,000. Well, we love that, but get to the 100,000 views, and let that start averaging about every single day. Be consistent, become a voice within the community, whether you love or hate it for your opinions or not, and set up the good vibes. That's just essentially what I plan to do on my main channel, and especially build up the Patreon. I've showed people once again, because a lot of people like to see these types of things. So for the pocket watching, daily pocket watching, you have Nicholas Light TV, who has 59,000 members on his Patreon, and of those 59,000 members, 15,000 members are paid. So even if you want to say in the lowest tier possible that you can join, which is his $3 tier, you have 15,000 people paying $3 every single month. That's still $45,000 that they're clearing every single month. I've already shown you your boy Roshi beforehand as well, and your boy Roshi is clearing, like, you if you're doing the pocket watching, like over $150,000. So it's like, these are the crazy numbers, yes, you can achieve with Patreon. But it is a grind, and there's a lot of other content creators who are, you know, making sure that they're committed to uploading content like that. Now, let's go ahead and talk about the Korean drama channel, which is where a lot of the things were happening with shorts itself, right? This was like our main shorts channel. I gotta say, we're back to uploading daily on this channel as well. I just uploaded another video like 32 minutes ago, so we're testing it out. I'm also testing out a new type of strat when it comes to like these Korean drama. I mean, I was already doing it beforehand, but I guess I could be a little bit more transparent. A lot of people want to know, like, how are they, some people have started the channels, like say started a channel just like this, and it's like, hey man, we're not really, you know, getting or some people may have already hit the numbers where they might be monetized, but they're like, hey, how is a channel like this being monetized where, like, you know, they're not getting it, they don't understand what's going on, and I know I showed this many times beforehand. It's been about 2 weeks since I actually checked them out. So I believe it was Blue Drama. Let's see where they're at. Look at this, 5 million subscribers. Blue Drama is at 5 million subscribers now. When we first started talking about them and how I built this channel, I wanted to build this channel out, they were at 2 million. They were less than Blossom Drama, and Blossom Drama is at 3.7 million. So Blue Drama here has been doing some things, right? If you look to their videos once again, or should I say, if you look to their shorts, you see that their shorts are still garnering a lot of views. 11 million here, 5 million there, 15 million there. Like, this channel is doing something right. And a lot of people will be like, well, what's a channel getting 15 million views for? And then you look at it and you'll see it's literally something as simple as this, right? Where it's just their favorite drama, not much captions going on, and I don't want to get copyrighted in this video or anything like that. And you know, it's basically that's essentially it. And a lot of people see this and be like, hey man, I could do this, but why am I not getting monetized? Well, it's because of transformative content. That becomes a major thing. A channel like this could also have a music sponsorship. Most likely they don't, because they're using a lot of regular copyrighted music. So even then, this channel, yes, it is monetized. Like, we've shown it beforehand, thanks to, you know, the Nevlex app. You can see, yes, this channel is monetized. The channel is getting paid through shorts. Yes, with the copyrighted music that they do use, they're not getting as much as they could be earning. However, they're still earning a pretty penny. We're talking about a channel that is averaging over 230 million views a month. All right. When we did the data, their main audience is in the US, followed by the UK and the Philippines, and then India. So yes, a channel like this can make money. We already established that. And Drama Tensei, which is our channel, is a channel that I plan to still utilize YouTube Shorts. However, I am going to be making a massive change for this channel, starting either this week or next week, and it's going to be within the content on the long form side. So I was thinking about this for the longest, and yes, the videos where you can do like YouTube automation, where you can hire a script writer, use 11 Labs, and just do like recaps. Yeah, that's a channel that can work extremely well. And that's probably a team that I can hire and outsource for and put those videos on another channel. And that's probably what I'm going to do. I am most likely going to put those videos, the ones here, that are literally like recaps and whatnot. I'm gonna put that on another channel, and I'm gonna focus on utilizing more commentary style content. It's probably still gonna be faceless, because that's how this channel started off on. But don't be surprised if I make the next transition, doing it more reaction style content, similar to what I have on my anime channel. Don't be surprised if that's going to be like the next phase that I push towards Drama Tensei, as I make my voice more prominent in this field. Because while I can completely make a brand new channel, I already have like the ingredients per se that I believe to make this channel like truly grow in this field itself. Especially when we talk about the competition in the field as of this month, with, you know, drama recaps, K-drama recaps, it's still pretty open. I mean, if we just generally use, you know, the search feature here. So if we go to K-drama recap, right? If you look at it, the volume is still at 75 and the competition is still low. So yes, this is still a good field to get into, and I'm not advising other people to get into it. I know a lot of people hate what other people say. Hey man, you know, this is a good field to get into, and then it just doesn't work out for them. So I'm not saying it's something that I'm advising other people to do. I'm going to do it because it works for me, and I only enter fields that I personally like at the moment. Like, I'm not saying that's going to be in the future. And obviously I'm not gonna talk about other fields that I'm like, if they're like the ones I'm open with, I'm gonna be open with them, right? I'm saying I'm gonna be transparent, but we gotta be smart at the same time, because I did see a video from another YouTuber, and in addition to Money Mine Unfiltered, where, you know, some of these sponsors do not want their details talked about in a transparent way. A lot of people did have some issues with that. I saw in those communities and whatnot, and I guess I could kind of see why, but at the same time, you as the content creator have to know what's the best judgment. Sure, you can take on sponsorships that will be more than happy to be open with the money that they are going to give you, but you got to understand that's going to come at a highly reduced cost, right? So I think it's much better if you nail sponsorships and then you talk about them in more broader terms, where you can give an idea of like how much income you earn overall from them, like in sponsorships in general and whatnot, without, you know, basically exposing what a sponsor pays, because then you're gonna have people looking at, hey, I get paid at this rate, I'm putting out more content than the other person that's putting out this rate, and we have like the same sponsors, and sponsors don't want to run into that issue, right? It's business at the end of the day. But the main goal is to just be as transparent as possible, especially as I'm trying to build up, you know, my own community, as well as build up these different YouTube channels. So outside of that, that was like my main channel and what we have planned for the K-drama channel, as well as what I have planned for, you know, my Card Empire channel. So right now we have 4 channels that are fully monetized. This channel here will be the 5th one, and once we reach this 5th channel, then I have a couple other decisions to make, because my goal originally was to have 7 channels monetized by the end of the year. So we're halfway there. That does leave my gaming channel, which is going to be changed. And that also does leave some of my other channels. So I have in total my anime channel that's monetized, my music channel, which I haven't talked about in this video, that's monetized. The music channel we talked about at length. You know, we try artists, see if they work. If they don't work, we try different artists the next day. This channel is all about getting people over to Patreon, so I don't really talk about it as much, and I'm not gonna really bring this up much anymore in the future until Patreon for this channel grows. We have my other main channel, which was basically baked all in reaction videos. So I had to do an entire overhaul to figure out exactly how I wanted to separate my reaction videos, especially because I do this channel for another person. And, you know, the views are very, very low. And right now, basically because I have unlisted every single video on this particular channel, and we are rerouting the entire audience. So this is an experiment in and of itself that I hope to come around in about May to give you guys an update on. But this is another channel that is monetized, so, you know, that already counts as number what, 4. So we have our Card Empire channel, which is like our daily vlog channel, this channel that we are currently on, the music channel, and my main anime channel. So that's 4 channels. Next up to be monetized will be the K-drama channel, because I'm going to be adapting commentary style content to really start driving up the watch hours, really start talking about everything that's going on in the Asian drama field itself. Maybe even doing some more commentary and reaction videos instead of doing recaps, because I can get right there when it comes to like the drop of a video. Plus I could combo that with Patreon, which is another thing I'm going to be talking about this week for a video, and like what my goals are, how to build Patreon, how I'm going to combo that with Twitch. So there's a lot of big plans in motion. After that, you know, because that technically would be our 5th channel, I'm going to start looking at my other channel has 5,300 subscribers. I'm going to see how I want to get that to be the 6th channel that gets monetized. Maybe I might start doing a little bit offshoot videos on that particular channel. Maybe I want to dive in a bit more of gaming content, because that channel was heavily centric in gaming beforehand. So that could be the 6th channel monetized. And then the 7th channel at the moment would be my Shonen Magica TV channel, but that channel is basically all shorts, or were all shorts that was based around anime. So there's my 7 channels at the moment. I don't think I want to focus on any other channels but these 7 for the time being, that I'm going to be publicly talking about, that is. So there are 2 other channels that I won't be bringing up as much, because those are challenges, but when they start hitting certain goals, then I'll start bringing it up on this channel. I know this video was much longer than anticipated, but it has been about, you know, a week and I want to say a half since I given a full actual update video. So that's all the news I want to share for today, folks. We got a lot of goals to get through. I'll be back for sure tomorrow with a video as we get back into the groove of doing daily uploads. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video, and I'll be catching you guys tomorrow for another one. We're back on the grind, baby. Doses.